In the face of a changing climate, Malaysia has been grappling with a recurring and devastating problem, flash floods. Today, we delve into the history, facts and frequency of floods, examine the mitigation efforts taken by the government, private sector and local communities, and we offer some suggestions and reflections on the way forward. Flooding has been a long-standing issue in Malaysia, exacerbated by the effects of climate change. In 2022, intense rainfall events led to severe floods across multiple states, affecting millions of people. These floods caused widespread infrastructure damage, displacing communities and disrupting livelihoods. Flooding has been a part of Malaysia's history, shaped by a seasonal monsoon and river system. However, climate change has intensified the frequency and severity of these events. Over the past decade, the average number of flood events in Malaysia has increased significantly compared to historical records. Malaysia experiences an average of 200 floods events annually, affecting millions of people. The economic costs of these floods are substantial, with damages to infrastructure, agriculture and livelihood amounting to billions of dollars. In 2021, the East Coast state of Kelantan and Terengganu experienced some of the worst floods in recent memory, causing widespread devastation. In 2020, the total economic losses caused by floods in Malaysia were estimated to be around 2.6 billion. According to the Malaysian Meteorological Department, the frequency of extreme rainfall events contributing to floods has increased by approximately 30% over the past few decades. Floods disrupt the lives of individuals and communities, damaging homes, schools, roads, and public utilities. Vulnerable communities such as those residing in low-lying areas and informal settlements are disproportionately affected. In 2021, over 50,000 people were evacuated from flood-affected areas in various states, including Johor, Pahang, and Sabah. Floods often led to the closure of major transportation routes, causing disruptions to daily activities, trade, and commerce. The Malaysian government has taken proactive steps to address flood mitigation. The Department of Irrigation and Drainage (DID) has implemented flood forecasting and early warning system, enabling timely evacuation and response. Additionally, the government has invested in various flood management projects, including the Stormwater Management and Road Tunnel SMART project in Kuala Lumpur. SMART is an innovative underground tunnel system designed to alleviate flooding by diverting excess stormwater away from the city centre. This project showcases the government's commitment to implementing cutting-edge solutions for flood mitigation and enhancing urban resilience. The private sector plays a crucial role in flood mitigation through infrastructure development. Companies are investing in flood-resistant building design, incorporating elevated structures, and improving drainage systems. For example, in 2021, a shopping mall in Penang implemented a flood barriers and elevated parking spaces to minimize the flood damage. Local communities are at the forefront of flood resilience efforts. They engage in community-based initiatives such as cleanup campaigns to clear drains and canals, and flood education programs to raise awareness about the preparedness and safety measures. Community response teams are formed to assist in rescue and relief efforts during floods. To enhance flood management in Malaysia, we can implementing sustainable urban planning practices, such as incorporating green spaces and creating interconnected drainage system, promoting green infrastructure such as rain gardens and permeable pavement to absorb excess water and reduce surface runoff, and third, encouraging reforestation and preserving natural buffers. Climate change is a global issue and the impacts of flood in Malaysia are interconnected with the changing climate patterns worldwide. It is crucial to acknowledge the need for long-term strategies that not only focus on flood management but also address the underlying causes of climate change and its effect on the environment. To conclude, floods remain a significant challenge for Malaysia, exacerbated by climate change. However, by taking proactive measures, working together and embracing innovative solutions, we can mitigate the impact of floods, protect vulnerable communities and build a resilient nation. Together, we have the power to make a difference. Let's unite in the face of floods and climate change and work towards a future where our communities are resilient, our environment is protected, and our nation stands strong against the challenges of a changing climate.